Hey guys, it's about 20 minutes till the market closes. Wanted to get a new video out. This could be a new series called Stupid Option Tricks. Remember the David Letterman series, Stupid Human Tricks, or maybe called Crazy Option Tricks. But today we're going to do a crazy option trick in Amazon. This series is going to be generally inspired by trades that we see Jay do, or that we see other ETFs do, professional level, more complex trades than just your normal trade, even than just your normal trade you might even see on Tasty Trade. So for today's trade, we have Amazon earnings after the bell. First of all, we have Amazon earnings after the bell. There it is. It's after the close on Thursday. After close on Thursday next week. Okay, so here's the trade. Inspired by the trade Jay did on Netflix. What we're going to do is we're going to sell a bull put spread at the same time we own a call spread. Or actually at the same time we just own a call. So this is going to give us an income, and it's going to give us a shot at some upside. And it's going to give it a profit. If it's going to give us a profit if the market goes nowhere. All right, I'm sorry I didn't have this done. I mean, I did have this done. It just didn't. Okay. So let's see. You just got to decide how much money you want to make. You want to make $150 income. Can leave the option back there at $220. If you're all right with the $100 income, $113, you can move it up here to $210, but you have a little more chance of upside, which is what I'm interested in. Okay. Okay, so here's the trade. I'll save this trade and we'll share it. I'm going to explain it really quick. So this is an Amazon, let's see, crazy option trade. All right, so crazy option trade. All right, bullish earnings. So let's talk about this trade. All this trade is you sell a put spread, which is just a bullish strategy. So you're bullish in Amazon. And this trade here doesn't have stock. Jay did a similar trade in Netflix on top of stock. This trade right here is without stock. That loss is kind of big for a small account. Let's make it a more. I like to say you make about 10% income. There's a $700 trade you make $56 on. Sorry, I should have had this worked out beforehand. This expires not this Friday, but next Friday. All right, so perfect. Okay. We could even go perfect. Okay. Let me save this trade now. Override existing trade. Okay. Why is this a great trade? Well, this trade's a great trade because you don't need the stock to go anywhere. You're going to make the $130. You get the $134 in your account right away as soon as you make the trade. There's plenty of liquidity. You'll have an easy time. Look at this. There's a penny spread on that one. There's 3 pennies on that one. There's tons of liquidity. That's why I choose these ones. Earnings are coming up. You can do this trade and easily get $134 credit. If not $130, just back it up a little bit at a time until they fill it. But try to shoot for between the bid and the offer. You guys know how to do that. All right. So all we're doing is we're selling the 177.5 and buying the 165, basically just for protection. That caps our max loss. So that makes this trade $1,000. Have $1,000 worth of risk but we're selling that. But at the same time, we buy this 210 strike option for 50 cents. Okay, well, 50 cents is great. But the thing is, we actually made $1.84 from selling these two options. So we spent part of the proceeds from the put spread to give us some upside. But we still left some in the middle for us. So now we make $134. We clear $134 at the end of all this is the stock. Even if the stock misses earnings and goes down, just as long as it doesn't go down by more than 5.4%. Same token, if it stays steady, if it goes up 5%, if it goes up 10%. Now, but if it goes up 15%, which earning stocks do sometimes, this trade is an $800 winner on $1,000 worth of risk for 1 week. That's not bad. And if it does something similar to what Tesla just did and Netflix just did, that kind of math is about right. But to be fair, of course, it could miss earnings and it could drop more than 5.4%, and it could lose the whole $1,000. So be prepared for that. Now, let me show you real quick why specifically this is such a badass trade. So I just duplicated the trade so we can look at it side by side. So this guy is going to do, let's see. This guy is just going to sell the put spread. And this is a great way to do it. You guys are familiar with this trade. This way it can even drop. It's still the same thing. If it drops more than 5.4%, the trade's done. But it makes $184. It made $50 extra. Well, do you think the $50 extra is worth it? Or do you think something like that? And you add this, and you only get $134 credit, but now you have tons of upside. That's something similar to what Jay's done in Netflix. He did it a little bit different, but anyway, that's today's crazy option trade. It's related to what it was inspired by what Jay did on the Netflix trade, but I made a variation to that. That is not a bad trade though. Let's see what's going on. No. That's not a bad trade though. So let's review our other crazy option trades. I've been doing this series all week. Essentially, I gave you guys a bullish and a bearish Tesla earnings trade. The bearish Tesla earnings trade is up $211. The bullish one is up $3,615. This is definitely a crazy option strategy called a back spread. I'll be showing you more of those, but you could have played each spread and still came out ahead. It's that this spread does, these types of trades do interesting things to the risk reward. We'll talk about those more on another day. Then also we talked about a bullish play on oil based on the Peter Zeihan video, saying that he sees a 1 in 3 or a 1 in 4 chance that we have a problem in the Middle East that sends oil way, way, way up. So we have a bullish oil play. And so I have this one saved as a crazy option trade this is the one we're on right now. All right, well, this one's crazy enough for one day. I'm going to share this with you guys in case there's any of you guys that want to put it on before the close. All right, have a good day. Yeah.